One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pump, raising the sun. Oh, hill and dale, tell.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our home for the penultimate reading of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I'm joined today by a very old friend, Bosco. Bosco, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be in your lovely big house with the big fire and the big Christmas tree. It's lovely, Hazel. Thank you for having me here.
And thank you for coming. It's lovely to actually have someone in the house. So myself and Alex and Patrick have been very much looking forward to this. So thank you.
I can't wait for this story.
Well, shall we start?
Yes.
Last night, Scrooge woke up in his own chambers on Christmas Day, full of laughter and cheer. Shall I read on and find out what happens?
Yeah, because I think he's going to turn into a nice fella now.
You think?
I think so, because he was a bit mean. Or
Ju-
a very big bit mean.
Just a little bit mean. Let's see how he gets on. I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's, whispered Scrooge, rubbing his hands and splitting with a laugh. He shan't know who sends it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. He wrote the address somehow and went downstairs to open the door, ready for the coming of the poulterer's man. As he stood there, waiting his arrival, the knocker caught his eye. I shall love it as long as I live, cried Scrooge, patting it with his hand. It's a wonderful knocker. Here's the turkey. How are you? Merry Christmas.
He is really happy. He even loves the knocker on the door.
And the turkey, it was actually a turkey.
Yeah.
Why, it's impossible to carry that to Camden Town, said Scrooge. You must have a cab. The chuckle with which he said this, and the chuckle with which he paid for the turkey, and the chuckle with which he paid for the cab, and the chuckle with which he recompensed the boy, were only to be exceeded by the chuckle with which he sat down, breathless in his chair again, and chuckled till he cried.
That means he was laughing a lot, doesn't it?
It does. It means he was really, really happy.
Yeah.
He dressed himself all in his best and at last got into the streets. The people were by this time pouring forth as he had seen them with the ghost of Christmas present, and Scrooge regarded every one with a delighted smile. 3 or 4 good-humoured fellows said, "Good morning, sir, and Merry Christmas to you." And Scrooge said afterwards that of the happy sound he had never heard, those were the happiest in his ears. He had not gone far when, coming on towards him, he beheld the gentleman who had walked into his counting-house the day before. It sent a pang across his heart to think how this old gentleman would look upon him when they met. But he knew what path lay straight before him, and he took it. "My dear sir," says Scrooge, quickening his pace, and taking the old gentleman by both his hands. "How do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday. It was very kind of you, and Merry Christmas to you, sir. Allow me to ask your pardon, and will you have the goodness to allow me to give you?" Here Scrooge whispered in his ear.
What did he whisper, Hazel? What did he whisper?
I don't know. I think we're about to find out, Bosco. "Lord bless me," cried the gentleman, as if his breath were taken away. "My dear Scrooge, are you serious?" "If you please," says Scrooge, "not a farthing less. A great many back payments are included in it, I assure you. Will you do me that favour?"
He really has turned into a good man, hasn't he?
"He has, and he wanted to help others." "My dear sir," said the other, shaking hands with him, "I don't know what to say." "Don't say anything, please," retorted Scrooge. "Will you come and see me?" "I will," cried the old man, and it was clear he meant to do it. "Thank ye," said Scrooge. "I am much obliged to you. I thank you 50 times. Bless you."
50 times, Hazel. He thanked him 50 times.
That's a lot of times.
It is.
He went to church and walked around the streets. and watched the people hurrying to and fro and patted children on the head and found that everything could yield him pleasure. He had never dreamed that anything could give him so much happiness. In the afternoon, he turned his steps towards his nephew's house. He passed the door a dozen times before he had the courage to go up and knock. But he made a dash and did it. Knock, knock.
Yeah? I was going to say open wide, but then I stopped, Hazel.
But they did open wide
Yeah.
because, "Is your master at home, my dear?" said Scrooge to the girl. "Yes, sir." "Where is he, my love?" said Scrooge. "He's in the dining room, sir, along with mistress. I'll show you upstairs if you please." "He knows me," said Scrooge, with his hand already on the dining room lock. "I'll go in there, my dear."
Oh, that was lovely. I like the bit where he's all good now, and when he's been good, it makes him so happy.
And it's so lovely to see him make other people happy as well. And we'll find out tomorrow what happens next. So for tomorrow, we're joined by another very special guest that reads the final chapter.
Oh, so exciting. I can't wait to find out what happens in the end.
Well, it's time to say goodbye now, Bosco. It's way past your bedtime.
Okay.
So let us say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye, everybody,
Bye,
and Happy
everyone.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Jesus